What's up? You two. That one.
Oh, cool. I get to be the big stupid one. That makes sense. You're the little. Oh, I'm being told off camera. My director is telling me not to disrespect Launchpad McQuack.
That's one half and
Well, J-Man, before we even get to the plot, this is a shocking episode because a major character is being killed off.
no. Let's not.
What's spoiled? The title of the episode is Birdo Dies. If you're worried about spoilers, it's too late, my friend. We're into the 7th season of the Koopalings and Bowser Jr. Show. Thank you so much for watching all of the videos we've made. We haven't read every episode Jason's done, but we've read a lot of them. And the episode begins, we're immediately thrown into the action, where J. Robert Oppenheimer, the father of the nuclear bomb, is running away from Sharkjira. And Sharkjira has Mauser and all of Mauser's friends on his back, the other enemies from Super Mario Bros. 2. Birdo says, "Fire the laser cannon." Sharkjira breathes out his atomic breath. And Robert Oppenheimer says, "You'll never defeat me. Soon I will kill your girlfriend." Mauser says, "She's not my girlfriend." Oppenheimer throws a nuclear bomb at them, but they dodge it, and the bomb explodes. Now you would think that a nuclear bomb going off. First of all, Robert Oppenheimer has developed a nuclear bomb that's handheld, and even though he threw it, he threw it at them and it missed, and it detonated, but it didn't kill any of them. So Birdo says, "Now to finish you off, Robert Jerkface." Sharkjira goes back into the ocean. Triclyde wraps himself around Robert Oppenheimer and begins constricting him like a boa constrictor. Clawgrip pinches Robert Oppenheimer. And Oppenheimer says, "Now, time to kill." He throws a spear at Mauser. Birdo throws herself in front of Mauser and the spear lands in her hip. Mauser says, "Birdo, please say something." Oppenheimer starts laughing villainously. "I won," Oppenheimer says. "Now to go back to my explosive lair." I don't know very much about Robert Oppenheimer. I don't think this is what he was like. I don't think he was like a cartoonish Skeletor type. Birdo is laying on the ground with the spear in her hip, and she says, "Please come closer, Mauser." They both hug. Birdo says, "I think this is the end. You remind me of a mouse we found in the house." And then she dies. And this is when a montage starts of all the great times Birdo and Mauser had together. I'll remind you that in this series, so far, all we've seen of Birdo is her showing up at Mauser's house to say, "I'm the new roommate." Then she immediately breaks up with Mauser, and Mauser goes into like an emotional spiral. And it's a nightmare. It's awkward. So those are all the good times they had. That's what we're seeing in the montage. Their breakup. Then we cut to Birdo's tombstone, which is conveniently right next to Mauser's house. And Taps is playing. Mauser says, "Come on, guys, let's go." They go inside the house where Clawgrip says, "I gotta go get some rest." "I know, guy," says Mauser. "Maybe playing pranks will cheer us up." "Wait a minute, I think I heard something." Mauser runs back outside and he sees 3 Komodo dragons digging into Birdo's grave. Really? That's creepy. Well, Mauser shoos away the Komodo dragons. Then Mauser goes into Clawgrip's room. And he sprays a little whipped cream onto one of Clawgrip's claws. Then he tickles Clawgrip's face with a feather. Clawgrip slaps his face and gets whipped cream everywhere. And they both have a big laugh. A classic prank. Mauser says, "Hey, wait! You know what else, guys? We should try to dial some people up for some prank phone calls." So then the action cuts to Puff Top, which is where Starfy lives, the legendary Starfy, who we all know and love. And Starfy's phone rings. He picks it up, and it's Mauser. Mauser says, "Starfy, it's me, Robert Oppenheimer. I'm gonna kill you." Starfy hangs up and jumps into the ocean. Across town, I guess, or wherever, in Robert Oppenheimer's explosive lair. His phone rings, and he picks it up, and Mauser says, "Hi, Oppenheimer, it's me, Starfy. I'm gonna defeat you tonight with Cthulhu. We're gonna come battle you tonight." Oppenheimer hangs up and says, "I'm gonna enjoy this." And then he crawls into his giant bomb robot. He's like Robotnik. Mauser says, "We did it, guys. Now let's go to the battle." Fry Guy says, "But what about Birdo?" Mauser says, "Don't worry, guys. The Gravekeeper put in some watchdogs to scare away any pesky Komodo dragons." "Oh, good," says Fry Guy. "Let's go to the battle."
Honestly, fair chicken murder for dog.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think a dog really stands a chance against the Komodo dragon. Because don't Komodo dragons have poisonous saliva, right? So Mauser and Fry Guy and all those fellas go to the battle, and they hide in some bushes. And Triclite says, "Who will win, good or evil?" Starfy shows up, and he starts doing his normal Starfy sounds. Oppenheimer says, "I have no idea what you're saying, little star dude." Suddenly, the boss music from the legendary Starfy begins playing. Oppenheimer shoots some F1 grenades. Starfy keeps making his noises, and there's captions that say, "Cthulhu, use your eye power." Cthulhu looks at Oppenheimer, and suddenly Oppenheimer looks shocked. And inside his head, his brain is frying. And then Oppenheimer blows up. So that's one of Cthulhu's powers, is he can fry your brain, which is scary. Of course, Mauser says, Oppenheimer was a bomb himself. Starfy says, "Wee, wee, 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 wee." A good wand, says Fry Guy. They all go back into Mauser's house. I guess the battle isn't occurring too far away from Mauser's house. What are you doing? Don't do that. And they all go back to Mauser's house, and Mauser says, "You know what, guys? I think we shouldn't try to get a fifth friend, because the four of us is just enough." He's how can you replace Birdo? You can't. So then they see that the dogs are gone, and Birdo has dug up her own grave. Oh my god, Birdo's standing right next to her grave, and she's holding a Birdo dummy. And she says, "Did you like my fake death?" And everyone has a big laugh. Yes, you see, what happened was, when we thought Birdo was jumping in front of Mauser, she threw a dummy that looked exactly like her in front of Mauser, and then she did some ventriloquism and threw her voice when Mauser was like, "Birdo, don't die."
Yeah.
That's amazing. And it's amazing it's amazing Mauser didn't realize. Anyway, they all share a big laugh. Oh, ha ha ha, you faked your death. The end. I don't think, it seemed like Mauser and everybody were really upset about Birdo's death. I don't know that they would, I don't think I'd be laughing. But then again, Mauser has murdered people waiting for ice cream, so he is not right in the head. That's not really a prank. Faking your own death can be a crime, and it's a really mean thing to do to people you love. If I catch you...
You.
No, Birdo faking her death isn't a plot hole. It's Birdo being a jerk. What's a jerky thing to do? I'm going to say it's a jerky thing to do. But I will also say that Mauser has killed multiple people while waiting for an ice cream cone, so he sucks too. All these people are bad. But I give you credit for breaking away from the Koopalings and doing these Mauser episodes. Ow! Oh, God. Oh, you seriously just hit me in the family jewels. Yeah, that hurt.
I never, ever do anything for goodness sake. Everything I do is for the sake of evil. Utterly evil. I live to be bad.